Long before Sri Lanka became famous for tea, there was only coffee. In the 1800s, during British rule, the island then known as Ceylon was covered with vast coffee plantations. The cool climate of the Central Highlands made it the perfect place to grow coffee, and plantation owners believed they had found a gold mine. Ships loaded with coffee beans left the island regularly, bringing wealth and confidence. For a while, everything seemed perfect, but nature had other plans. Around the late 1860s, a silent enemy began spreading across the plantations. At first, it looked harmless, just small orange spots on the leaves, but within months, entire fields started to wither and die. This deadly disease was later known as coffee rust. Farmers watched helplessly as their crops were destroyed. The once green hills turned brown and lifeless. Within a few years, the coffee industry completely collapsed. Wealthy plantation owners went bankrupt. Workers lost their jobs. The economy of Ceylon was in crisis. It felt like the end. But sometimes the end of one story becomes the beginning of another. In 1867, a young Scottish planter named James Taylor decided to try something different. While others were still hoping coffee would recover, Taylor took a risk. He planted a small batch of tea plants in Lulikondera estate. At that time, tea was not popular in Ceylon. Many people doubted his decision, saying, "Tea won't work here, you're wasting your time." But Taylor didn't stop. He carefully nurtured the plants and even built a small factory to process tea leaves by hand. Day after day, he worked tirelessly, believing in something no one else could see. Months passed, then years. Slowly, the tea plants began to thrive. As the first batches of tea were produced, something surprising happened. The quality was excellent. The flavor was strong, rich, and unique. Traders and buyers started noticing. Soon, other plantation owners who had lost everything in coffee began to follow Taylor's path. They replaced their dead coffee plants with tea. Hills that once looked destroyed began turning green again, this time with tea bushes. The industry grew rapidly. By the late 1800s, Ceylon tea was being exported to countries around the world. The name Ceylon Tea became a symbol of quality. What started as one man's risky decision became a national transformation. Sri Lanka rose to become one of the largest tea exporters. Today, places like Hemileia and Kandy are famous for their tea. Millions of people depend on this industry for their livelihood. The story of Sri Lankan tea is about failure, risk, and belief. When coffee failed, many gave up. But one man chose to try something new, and that one decision changed an entire nation. Sometimes your biggest loss can become your greatest opportunity.